said that, you know, he has something in mind regarding pecking order at this point, which he hasn't shared with us.
Right.
Do you have any sense where you stand, if you're leading, if you and Malik are, you know, side by side, about even?
Right now, I'm just treating it as we're side by side and even. You know, just coming out every day, showing the coaches and, you know, my teammates what I have.
What do you think you've shown to your coaches and your
you know, the main thing for me has been trying to show that I'm consistent, and you know, everyone's going to have a bad play here and there, but you have to minimize those bad plays and come back the next play and just make up for it.
Now, you guys had something a little unusual a couple weeks ago in a scrimmage where you were live facing a defense. We haven't had a chance to catch up with you guys. What was that like?
Honestly, it was fun. It brings out the competitor in you. You know, at first you think, oh, maybe you're a little scared because you haven't been hit back there, but then, you know, you take a couple shots and you get used to it, and, you know, the adrenaline gets going, and then, you know, I feel like that's when you should play best, because that's what an actual game is like.
Evan, it seems like you've gotten some scrambles, you've made some runs out here this spring.
Right.
How would you assess that part of your game, and just kind of how comfortable do you feel kind of moving out a little bit?
I definitely feel comfortable. You know, we've got some read option stuff in now. I feel comfortable with it, and you know, if someone comes free, I've got to scramble, you know, get a couple yards, get that first down. You know, I'm gonna go for it.
And we're not out here all the time, but how many one reps are you getting, you know, versus Malik? Are you sort of getting even ones? Or?
Yeah, we're splitting it evenly right now.
Could you break down what you think you've done well, what you think you need to improve on?
I mean, you can always improve on consistency and just making the right decisions. That's really what the coaches want out of us.
And things you've done well this spring, is it been shorter, intermediate routes? What particular things do you think you've done well?
I mean, honestly, I just feel like I've improved pretty much every facet of my game. I mean, the other quarterbacks have too, and that comes with the knowledge of the offense, and you know that this is your first read versus whatever coverage, but it may not be it versus a different coverage. So it's just recognizing the defense and what they're doing, and I think all of us have taken a step in the right direction in that aspect.
Do you feel like coming into the spring, had you felt a little overlooked, not by coaches, but just in the sense of, here's Jack, a 4-star kid, here's Cade, you know, from Mark's first full recruiting class. Every fan is talking about what N'Kosi Perry can bring. Malik, the one with experience. Had you felt a little bit overlooked?
No, I don't really care about all the rankings. You know, I wasn't a ranked kid out of high school. Didn't go to many camps. Wasn't highly recruited. So I mean, I'm the type of kid who just comes in and works his tail off every day, and you know, eventually coaches are going to notice that, and yeah.
Do you feel ready to be a starting quarterback?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, if given that opportunity, that, you know, I can take it and run with it, and, you know, lead this team, and I feel like Malik can too. It's just, you know, whoever the coaches feel is more ready for that.
Evan, how do you guys balance, you know, the competition part of it, but also trying to be supportive of your fellow teammates?
Right,
quarterback?
right. Yeah, obviously competition, you know, it can make you, I mean, break apart or come closer. I feel like we've actually come closer because, you know, the main thing is not who gets a starting job, it's leading Miami and, you know, getting us wins and getting us to the top, you know. So whoever wins a starting job, whoever's out there on the field, we're all supportive of everyone, and we just want to win with this team.